Okay, good afternoon, listeners. How are you doing today? It's a beautiful Monday afternoon and it's a beautiful week. I welcome you to this amazing show, Win with Oludayo, and it's going to be a special edition today. Special edition. We're having a special guest in our midst who is going to be sharing his experience with us, his journey into the world of Forex. So I'm sure you're excited and looking forward to a great time. We have Gladys join us. Welcome, Gladys. Nice to have you connected to us. Michael is also is also with us live. Nice to have you guys. Nice to have you guys. We've been talking about Forex for a while. A lot of people have been asking questions. What is Forex about? How do I make money from Forex? I've attended different trainings. Is it actually profitable? Someone actually sent me a message and was asking, is Forex profitable? And I had to smile like, I wish you understand what Forex is really about. I've told us a while back when we started what Forex is really about. The Forex market is the biggest and most liquid financial market in the world. It is worth an average of 5.3 trillion US dollars on a daily basis. So when you're talking about this is the land of abundance. This is where there's no scarcity. Having the skill set will give you access to the wealth that you truly desire, and this is not a get rich quick scheme like I always say. So today we're having someone already in the show. He's already here and he's going to be sharing his experience with us. I'm Oludayo Adeni. I'm a wealth coach and I'm the host of Win with Oludayo show on Insight Radio, and it's good to be live today, Monday. So every Mondays by 2 p.m. we're always here. So our special guest he's going to be introducing himself. I'm not going to I'm not going to do that. He's going to tell us about himself, and then we can, take the journey, learn about how he got into Forex, and then you can ask whether it's profitable or not. If you are joining us live, you can, post your questions, and then we can respond to them as we see them. So we're going to be talking about his journey into the Forex world. He's still in 9 to 5.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so if you're in 9 to 5, yeah, you can do it. I say to people, anybody can do this as long as you're willing to learn. You can learn about Forex trading. It is a skill set, the same way you go to learn how to make your hair, an apprenticeship or something, learning a skill for yourself. That is what this is about. So I'm happy to have with me Musa Joseph.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
Thank you for making it here today. Super excited to have you.
Thank you.
I gave him short notice and he's able to make it here. So I celebrate you. Thank you so much.
I'll do anything
Thank
for
you.
you
I'm blushing already. So can you please introduce yourself? Who is Musa Joseph?
Okay, Musa Joseph is a civil servant. I'll start from there. Many of us are always, looking for something extra to do. I started a while back. From the time I graduated from school, I started looking for one thing or the other to do. I tried a whole lot of things. I got into a lot of businesses, a whole lot of scam at the same time. But, I realized that in the course of all this journey, making money is pretty easy if you know what to do.
True.
So I attempted a few things. Amongst them was barbing.
Okay.
Yes. Amongst them was also cooking.
Okay.
I learned how to cook from my mom, so
wow.
It was good stuff for me to.
So you had a restaurant, you were cooking for people?
Not really a restaurant. I didn't have a big restaurant,
okay.
But at least I had something, that was bringing in some cash.
Okay.
While in school, I would go to a remote area, and I would be barbing so that nobody would know me, nobody would recognize me, and then all of a sudden, a schoolmate, came to the barbing salon and saw me. I was like, with all the shakara that you do in school. So it was pretty fun. The journey it has been really, really fun. But in terms of Forex trading, I didn't
Sorry,
want to...
before you go into Forex, can you tell us a bit about your background?
Yes, I'll actually do that.
Okay.
I wanted to go into something that would not have to take so much of my time, and I could do it from anywhere, because of course technology is advancing. So I wanted to move with time. And at that time, when I was thinking of what to do, as a young man, you get into a lot of things. I saw a young lady, very beautiful, and she caught my eye. I immediately, as a sharp guy now, I approached and she said yes. I proposed, she said yes. We got married, started a family, and then she started talking to me about forex trading. I didn't really see it as a big deal.
Okay.
A friend of mine who trades forex would always flaunt, his profits and all of that. So she would be encouraging me, why not just do this? Why not just start it? Learn something and let's get it over with. But I didn't take it seriously until last year when she passed from child delivery.
Sorry
And
about
at that point, thank you very much. At that point, I said to myself, I needed to do something a little bit extra. Jim Rohn, one of the persons I listen to, would always say, while you are still doing your regular 9 to 5, can you find a way to work on your fortune? So I keyed into that, and then based on the fact that she had been telling me all along to do something in the line of forex trading, I said, okay, I'll just give it a try. And fortunately, as nature would have it, whatever you focus on, nature would always present a way to you.
True.
So I just heard about it on radio, about an event that was going to come up, in the course of the week. And I was excited. I said, okay, let me just attempt to listen. There's no harm in listening. So I got there. I listened to the young lady talk about her journey in Forex and how she made her first $25 in Forex. Now that was a changing point for me. For me, $25 as a civil servant means a whole lot of money. Now, as a senior civil servant, my salary is not something I would want to disclose, but it means a big deal. So I said to myself, if she could do $25 in less than 1 hour, and she's still a student, she's studying computer science, I did electrical and computer engineering. I mean, what are the odds I could do this? So I came on board and I started learning. But one thing that I noticed was that forex trading is not something you just jump into and start making the money all of a sudden. It doesn't happen.
True.
You have to give yourself to learning. So I buried myself into learning. I was spending an average of 5 to 6 hours every single day watching the videos that were given to me, listening to the audio tapes that were there, and also doing the exercises that came with learning. So I did that for a couple of weeks, and then I said, okay, let me even go on demo and start trying what I had been learning for a while. I did that and it made some very good sense. So I borrowed myself sense now as a sharp guy. I said to myself, if this is real money, that means I would actually be cashing in on what I've been doing. So I said, okay, let me just give it a try. 2 weeks down the line, I tried it and I made my first $25. Now, this confirmed that young lady's testimony.
Okay.
At that point, I was very excited. So I said to
imagine.
myself, $25 already in the pocket. Let me try again. The next day I did the same thing, and this time it was $10. So I said to myself, at this point, if I could do $35 in 2 days, it means I can actually do something much more. But with much earnings would of course come with more learning.
True.
So I said, if I'm gunning for $100, $200 in a single day, it only means one thing. I have to go back to the drawing board. I have to go and sit back and learn afresh. So I went back to the drawing board. I went into the videos from the very beginning through to the end, did it like 3 times.
Sorry, let me cut you here. Yes, you've been talking about videos.
Yes.
Because I know when my friend wanted to learn about forex, they gave him a book, 400 pages.
There's no
that was in his own
anymore.
time, and then he ran away from forex trading because he felt it was tough, it was difficult. So, but you've been talking about videos.
Yeah.
So people don't really need to read textbooks anymore.
Well, I belong to a community of professional traders. And one of the things that we do in that community is to educate one another. We have live sessions, we have pre-recorded sessions. And when I came on board with this community, I decided, okay, let me start from the pre-recorded sessions, which are the videos that I'm talking about. Now, they teach you from what Forex is to the advanced section of Forex, where you can actually stay and trade to make money. So I watched those videos, I did them a couple of times, and it changed the dynamics. And you know, according to scriptures, I don't mean to bring scriptures here now, but scripture says with much learning comes, you know, a lot of madness. And so
is that in the Bible?
Yes, it is. Okay. In the book of Acts. You can actually verify Paul. Now, Paul's response was that he's not mad, meaning that he actually knew what he was doing. He had studied for so long, accumulated a lot of knowledge, and then he needed to now put it out there. Now, this is what I always say. No matter how much books you must have read, if you do not apply it, it is wasted.
True.
Knowledge is not power, but knowledge applied is true power.
True.
So I said to myself, I haven't watched all these videos. Enough of the videos. Let me go and put it to test. So I started trading live. And my first day of trading the second time, while I was going to work that morning, I was stuck in traffic. And as my usual self, I would have a book that I'm normally reading. But that particular day, there was nothing for me to read. I forgot the book I was reading at home, which I think was a good thing. So I brought out my phone, and then I started trading. I started looking for charts. When I say charts,
Setups.
I'm talking about, exactly. I'm talking about things that I had already learned. I was looking out to see those things that I had been seeing from my learning in live scenarios. So I brought out my phone and I was looking for them, looking for those proper setups. I found a couple of them in the bus and I took them. While sitting in that hold up, I still love entering BRT up till now. While sitting in that bus, I made $38.
Wow.
Now, $38 to me means a whole lot. I got to the office that morning. I hope my boss is not listening. I got to the office that morning.
Say what you want to say.
I got to the office that morning and I locked myself in the office because at that point, I was still just coming out of my morning state. And I didn't want anybody to know I was in the office. I wanted to just do something different. So I shut the blinds, switched off the lights. Nobody knew I was in the office at the time. So I just went straight onto the market from my phone again, and I saw some setups again. I took those trades, and by 12 noon, I was $78 up. At that point, it was me that was hiding from everybody. I came out and I was showing it to everybody. I just made $78. I was excited. I mean, that was literally someone's salary. So I was excited with that, and I said at that point, it's time for me to face the work of the day. But trust me, when you see $78, that becomes your work for that day. I was doing office work and all I was writing was $78. So I moved on and I said to myself, instead of me making mistakes with office work, sensitive work, it's best for me to face this one and go and do the office work later on. So I went back into the market and I picked a few more trades, and before I left the office, I was $98 up. $98 meant a great deal, to me. So I said to myself, I'm only $2 away from 100. I can do $2. What was $2? I can do $2. So I started looking for some more setups, and when I found them, I took the trade immediately. From the time I took that trade till the time I got home, it was just approximately 1.5 hours. My trade, my total profit for that day had moved from $98 to $157.
Wow.
Dayo, what I did at that point, I won't deceive you. I felt this was not real money. I didn't believe it was real money. So I just said, press the button and, take that money out. Press the button, withdraw the money. I did. I withdrew the money. And
till you
First thing I
spent it,
did,
Abby.
of course, I went to a good restaurant and ate well first. I diluted the money. After finishing, I ate some good food. I went out with some of my friends and we spent the money practically because, of course, I didn't want. I was waiting for the EFCC that would look for me after spending dollars. But nobody came. That was the amazing thing. My bank did not even notice that I had taken something out of the bank. Now, why am I saying this? The forex market is so big that irrespective of how much you choose to take per day, the market would not notice you came in there. So I said to myself, from 150, if I can make my target every single trading day, $50 every single day, I mean, we have 22 working days in a month. That would mean $1,100. That is much more than my monthly salary. That is close to half my annual salary. So since then, I've not looked back.
Amazing.
That's the practical
Amazing. If you're just joining us, we have with us Joseph Musa, and we're talking about his journey into the forex market. I've been talking a bit about this, for a while now, and a lot of people have been asking questions. So decided to bring in someone else to talk about this because we're talking about the unemployment rate, we're talking about multiple sources of income. A lot of people have tried so many things to be able to make additional income for themselves, and they've been scammed and severally, and people are giving up, not wanting to give it a trial again. But what we're saying is, if you want to do something that is legitimate. Do something that you are in control of. The forex market, you are in control of it. You learn and then you can earn. It is not a get rich quick scheme, but if it is something that you truly desire and you want to do, it's something you will look back and forever be grateful that you access this market. For me, it's been an awesome experience, and we have Joseph Musa here telling us about his own experience also, so that you can hear it from someone else. So if you're out there looking for multiple sources of income, you want something legitimate to do, and you're wondering how can I do this? You can actually leverage on the foreign exchange market. You can leverage on the foreign exchange market and be able to make legitimate income for yourself. This is not a scam. You must understand that this is not a scam. This is legit, and it requires you understanding how the market works. For a lot of followers that have been asking, what do I need to do? That's why we're doing this, to educate you. One of the things we do on this show is to provide education to people so that you can know what to do and be able to build wealth gradually. So we still have Joseph Musa here with us, telling us about his experience. He's told us he's still in 9 to 5, and he has this as additional source of income, not affecting his work. This market is open 24 hours, 5 days a week. And from what he said, you can leverage on technology. So if you have been following the series, you will understand that we've given the background about what forex is about, what you need to know to be able to future in this market. And what we're doing currently now is to bring people that have actually gone through the process and are still in the process and are making money from this legitimately, and that's why I'm excited to have him here. I'm really honored for him to have made time here to be here.
I know you wouldn't want me to say this, but I will still say it.
Okay.
Your journey is cut half short when you have someone already there. I mean, most of us, one of the mistakes we make in this part of the world is we think we do not need mentorship. Your journey is cut half short once you have someone showing you the direction to follow.
True.
I came into this journey of forex trading not knowing anything, but I needed someone to guide me through the process. And fortunately for me, I found a very good person, a very good mentor. Like I said, you wouldn't want me to say this, but I would definitely say it. I was jumping from one strategy to the next until I had an encounter with Oludayo. She's a phenomenal coach. She's a phenomenal trader. She's not just a presenter, but she's a phenomenal coach and
international
trader.
AOP.
So she said to me, focus on one thing. And for someone who has been trading for a while and have been there getting the result, telling you focus on one thing, that is enough to pay your bills. I did. If I had been jumping from one thing to the next, trust me, I can tell you this for a fact and for free, that I would not have made that $157.
True.
So all I'm saying to everyone listening out there, don't attempt to go this journey alone. It is easy for you to actually go in the company of a lot of people.
Yeah.
You will still get there if you want to go on your own. Definitely. No doubt about that. But why waste the energy? Why waste the time when you can work in the company of professionals? That is why I still do what I do today. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So that's the thing. That's the thing. Okay. I love simplicity.
Okay.
I love doing things that are very simple. I don't like doing anything that is complicated. Like you would always tell me, anything simple is from God. Anything complicated, just avoid.
Avoid it.
So I love simplicity. And what am I saying in this case? Leverage on technology. What do the rich do differently? They leverage on other people's time, other people's effort, other people's everything. They just leverage. So what am I doing here now? I'm leveraging on technology. As I'm seated with us here right now, I have some trades open.
Same here.
I have some trades open and I'm not even bothered. Why? Because I've done my homework.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So because of the fact that I move with people of credible, integrity and people that have gone ahead of me.
Yeah.
Life is easier.
Amazing. Thank you so much. So, in summary, what advice do you have for someone out there that wants to, do Forex? In just a few words.
Okay. Best advice, look for me.
Awesome. Well, if you're out there still listening to us, we're talking about Musa's experience in the Forex, market. I practically met him, knowing nothing about Forex, and he's been able to take this journey together, and it's been an amazing experience for him. So if you're out there, you want to know how you can actually, get into the Forex space, you want to know more about it, he said that he's the right person to go to. You can actually, get us on Facebook, on Instagram handle Adeni Oludayo, or you can also go to Joseph Musa.
Yes, Joseph B. Musa.
Joseph B. Musa, Adeni Oludayo, or you can go to Joseph B. Musa. Yes. We'll be there to work with you to help you on this journey. Don't try to do this alone. One of my mentors always says something, that if you lack mentors, you will lack methods. So it's always good to work with people that have achieved what you want and they can guide you on the journey. Forex trading is not a scam. Forex trading is a big deal. Learn the skill set and be able to create wealth for yourself. Thank you so much for joining us this Monday. It's been a wonderful experience. Thank you, Musa, for creating time to be here with us today. I'm so excited. And then we'll look forward to having you same time next week, 2 p.m., where we'll be having another episode. I'm sure you can't wait. So thank you so much. And thank you to my fans in the studio. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye. Enjoy your week.